Hey, so a little disclaimer, guys. Sorry, I didn't realize I wasn't looking directly into the camera in my intro video and in the ponytail video, and I also recorded this video the same day as I recorded those. So this will be the last video that I'm not making direct eye contact. So sorry. However, the content that I'm discussing is way more important than the contact. So I'm just going to post this video. In my following videos, I will be looking directly at you guys. Sorry. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Artasia Olivia. How are you guys? So in my last video I talked to you guys about my TV and film journey, and I'm creating 2 playlists about TV and film videos. One is going to be directly for my personal TV and film journey, and then the other playlist is going to be more so focused on like tips, advice, and little videos for y'all. So let's get started with today's video. So this video is going to be pretty much a prequel of 2020 and 2021 overall update on what I've done so far when it comes to my acting and when it comes to my show running journey. And I just want this to be like, you know, pretty much playing catch up, because I didn't record none of this, but from thus far I'm moving forward and recording my journey from this point here on out. However, I just want y'all to be like updated with my journey, and highlight some things that I've done and highlight some things that you guys can look forward to with my journey. Okay, let's get started. So I'll start with acting first, because show running, I got a lot more information on that. So this video may be kind of lengthy. I know it's going to be longer than like my other ones, because my other ones was going to be updated bi-weekly. This one is just like an overall update with everything. So this one might be kind of long. Hopefully it won't be too long, but we'll see. So yeah, starting with acting, some things I've done thus far. Again, I'm a childhood actress. I came from like a theater background, and I did like a news show, that kind of background as well. So I moved to Atlanta, Georgia, just to pursue my dreams. So if y'all want to catch up on my other videos, y'all can kind of see where I'm at. So this acting career is interesting, because I'm technically a beginner, because I'm starting off, I'm starting over like as an adult actress, but then again I'm kind of not a beginner, because I've been acting ever since I was a little kid. So it's weird. I'm in this like weird phase right now, in between beginning acting and intermediate acting or whatever. But again, if you go on my IMDb right now, I only have 1 credit. It's the show that was on PBS Kids when I was in 8th grade. So now I'm just trying to get roles in regards to my acting career. I'm trying to book roles. I do have an agent. He's located in Louisiana. He sends me some auditions, but a lot of it's been on my own. I've been like booking a lot of my not bookings, but a lot of my auditions that I've been getting, they have been from me finding them, whether it's Facebook, whether it's Actors Access or Backstage or whatever, or whether it's working on set and they tell me I need to hop my behind in a movie, then that's it. But yeah, my acting career, I've been pretty much right now, I've just been auditioning, just trying to get my first role. The more auditions you go on, the better you have opportunities to get roles, you know. So right now, so far, I've been auditioning for a lot of different things, everything I can and everything I have time for. Like my biggest one has been BMF, and I made top 20, but I didn't get the role. I think I auditioned for Layla. I don't know. One is weird because they said, well, I guess I really can't talk about the audition, but auditioned for the role Layla, and then for BMF, and then two, I had the Saints and Sinners audition, which was a feature extra role. A feature extra pretty much means like you're an extra in the background, however you may have one or two lines. That's the with feature extra roles are good, especially in like big shows, because you know it's something to put on your resume. Two, what else? Oh, that was the second one. A third one, I had auditions for some Moe's commercials, Moe's Grill Southwest or something. It's a restaurant. It's kind of like Chipotle. It's called Moe's. I had auditioned for their commercials. I had auditioned for some movies, and I auditioned for some TV shows. So I've had a lot of good auditions. Yeah, so hopefully I get a role soon. With extra work. Oh yeah, and then I also auditioned for extra as on like P Valley. I was so upset because I booked it, however I wasn't fully vaccinated. So yeah, they cancel your girl, but they said once I get fully vaccinated, which is like waiting the 2 weeks after you get your second dose, I could apply again, because they stopped filming like at the end of January for P Valley, and they're filming that here in Atlanta, down in that valley where them girls get naked. And it's weird because people was like, "Oh, are you being a stripper on that show?" No, I'm not being a stripper. Yeah, I got a fat ass, but I'm not gonna be a stripper. No, that is not the route we going. Just because you got body, just because you thick or whatever, that don't mean you gotta be a stripper. So no, but hopefully I can be an extra again, or get booked as an extra again on that show. We gonna see. But I don't really do extra work unless it's like for like a big name show or a movie or whatever, because I would love for that to be on my resume. But if you're just doing extra work just to do it, no, that's not the way to go. And then also with acting, I have 2 acting coaches. One of them is with Bruce Blackshear at Believe It Studios, and that's more so like a school environment. That's more so like a school environment. So I like that environment because like you can meet like other actors, you can meet like other people that's on the same journey as you. And I like his acting school. I've been to a lot of different acting schools since I've been here in Atlanta, and his by far is my favorite. Like I love his teaching style, and I love like how he sets the class up like a family. Is very family oriented. We done had a Christmas party like at this club, we done went bowling, and it's really fun. I really like his class, even though I just started in December, but it's so fun. You guys should check that acting class out if you're here in Atlanta, because you can get audited for free, get 1 free audit. And I love that class so far, and I feel like that's definitely going to be a big part of my acting career in 2022, being a part of his school. And he's from Jacksonville, Florida, just like me, and he's a working actor, so that's one of my acting coaches. And then my second acting coach is a little celebrity or whatever. He played in The Purge, he played in BMF, he played in Power. He's my dog. Like I really love him. His name is Jamel Howard. He is my other acting coach I do one-on-one sessions with, and he's so nice. I love Jamel, and he does acting classes on an individual basis, one-on-one. And I like that environment because it gives me a chance to get that one-on-one time with the coach. And you know, he's also looking for more students, so if you comment, I can give you a referral. So you know, you can have a celebrity acting coach as well. And he's also a working actor. He got this big role he's training for right now. I don't think I can say the name of the movie, but he's so dope. I love him. I love both my acting coaches. They're both dope in their own way, and their school or their classes are definitely different. However, I need both of them in their own way, because one, like, you know, being in a school environment versus just being on a one-on-one environment, like, love it, love it, love it. So that's my acting career thus far, and I would love to see where that grow and develop into. So yeah, that's what I've been doing for 2020 and 2021. Got my acting classes, got my headshots. So I'm on my way. I just need to get a demo reel. Need to work on a demo reel for 2022 for my acting career. So for my show running career, woo, I love show running, y'all. Well, I haven't done it yet, but I love screenwriting, writing, producing, directing. Just love it. So yeah, again, pretty much the showrunner is like you're a screenwriter, you're a producer, you're a director, you're an actor. Like, well, sometimes you'll be an actor too. You just do everything to bring the show together. And so let's get started with where I'm at with that. So first, I graduated. When I graduated college, that's, I think in my other video I talked about, like, that's when I first started writing, or decided that I wanted to be a writer and work on a TV show, on an original pilot. So when I graduated April 2020, no, not April 2020, I graduated May, January, February, March, April, May 2020. That's when I was like kind of thinking about my TV show and what it's gonna be about. And then right after I graduated, that's when I started getting into pre-writing. I do pre-writing, writing, and post-writing. So I do like 3 different types of writing. So I got into pre-writing. My first ever script right after I graduated college, which was again May 2020. And that was pretty dope because it was my first project, my first script. I was super excited to start writing it. And then I got into writing my script after I did the pre-write. So pre-write is when you like think of like your characters, you do your character analysis, you do your outlines, you just kind of come up and brainstorm what you're going to write about. And then I started writing my first TV series. Well, my first project, which is a TV series, is a college drama. I can kind of tell you what it's about. It's about my personal college experience. It's called Drastic Reality. So if I talk about my show, I would definitely be referring to Drastic Reality, and that's my baby. That's my passion project. Again, it's about my life. I'm playing myself, and I can't wait for the world to see Drastic Reality. It's gonna be so good. And pretty much what my TV show is about, Drastic Reality, again, I refer to it as DR sometimes. So DR. So Drastic Reality is about a young Black woman fighting the damages of a voodoo hex placed on her life unknowingly, all while trying to survive her freshman year of college. Ooh, I know that was a lie. Yes, so again, I repeat myself. A young Black woman fights off the damages of a voodoo hex placed on her life unknowingly, all while trying to survive her freshman year of college. So it's kind of like shows such as Grownish. It's kind of like All American. It's kind of like Dear White People, and it's a mixture of Eve's Bayou. So it's that college drama with this supernatural twist to it, like a scary twist to it. So the reason it's similar to shows such as Grownish, All American, and Dear White People is because with Grownish, it has that college, that college drama, sex, violence, classes, stuff like that. But I feel like it's not as raw like All American. All American bring that rawness, that realness. Grownish, she pretty much was rich. She had rich parents. Like, no, what black girl's going through that? Like, it was more like All American with that raw like struggle vibe and stuff like that. And then it was also like All American because I'm black and I went to a PWI. So the main character is going to be going to a PWI with a HBCU across the street. Okay. So she living that double life, that PWI, that HBCU life, white school, black school type thing. And that's kind of why it's like All American, because it has that raw realness with that black versus white school kind of thing. And then also like Dear White People, it's like Dear White People because Dear White People was on a collegiate level. All American was on like the high school level. So Dear White People is being, again, black at a PWI, bringing in education in there and all kind of stuff. And while she going through this college life, she got a freaking hex on her. Somebody done casted a spell, some evil person. We don't know who it is, but you gonna know who it is by the end of the series. Somebody casted an evil, nasty, voodoo, black magic hex on her than myself. Yes, it's off. Yes, I'm not under a spell, or I don't have a spell on me no more. But it's off. But so pretty much everybody always asking that. That's why I had to mention that. Everybody's like, oh, is it still on? No, it's not. But pretty much somebody casted a spell on her right before she went to college and just pretty much ruining her life. They were jealous of her, so they just wanted everything to be chaotic in her life. They didn't want her to succeed academically. They didn't want her to succeed personally in her personal life, and it's just crazy. So just because of that spell, like, she go through a lot of bad shit that a normal college freshman would not go through. So yeah, it's gonna be real dope. So that's what I wrote. That's my first project, and my journey to become a showrunner is going to be mainly on getting that project off the ground. So yes, you're gonna hear me refer to DR a lot. It's called Drastic Reality, DR for short. And Drastic Reality is my passion project. Passion projects in TV and film is pretty much, especially with screenwriting, is pretty much the project that is something that is very sincere and near dear to your heart. So, and the reason I came up with that show is because, y'all, I wanted to watch something like that before I went to college, because I want people to know the real deal Holyfield about going to college. Like, all these college shows is just so sugarcoated. No, y'all need to know about everything, like the dropouts, the gun, the violence, the locals, the parties, like balancing everything, the frats, the sororities. Like, this is gonna be dope with that Eve's Bayou. Oh yeah, and then it's kind of like Eve's Bayou because it has that, that voodoo feel to it. So it's gonna be dope. Definitely bringing a topic to the United States awareness that's usually not spoken on in TV and film. So that's probably gonna be a struggle with, dealing with kind of like Lovecraft Country. I never seen it, but everybody told me it's kind of similar to it. So that's gonna be a struggle with that voodoo thing. Like, I don't know, like, how people feel about that. So it's gonna be dope, something to watch for sure. So yeah, so after I wrote my pilot episode, I pretty much started entering it in contests. I started entering into fellowships. I started entering it everywhere just to see, like, how good it is. And when I tell you I made like top 33% on Cutfly, I became a quarterfinalist in an international screenwriting competition. Like everybody was eating it up, like they loved it. It was so dope. So after I started entering it into the fellowships, and after I seen how good it was and all the good feedback I was getting, I started writing another movie based on my life, and that one's actually a horror movie that I started writing. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm this good. Okay, this is my first thing. Like, I'm this good. Okay, let me start writing some more stuff. So it's like I started writing my horror movie, trying to get my Jordan Peele on, you know. I can't wait to get that out there. It's gonna be dope. So once I started writing that, I'm like 20 pages in, I kind of stopped. And I just kept thinking about my first project. That's how I know it's my passion project. I was like, oh, I love this college show. Like, maybe I should get it produced. So I was like, okay. So that's when I started like thinking about getting my college show made and not just having it as a script, you know, and just having it tucked away in my writing portfolio. Like, hey, maybe this project I need to get out. Let me start showrunning. Let me start producing. Let me start directing, you know. So that's where I'm kind of at now when I wanted to start producing Drastic Reality. And so when I realized I wanted to start producing Drastic Reality, I went through like 3 producers and directors. I may have a separate video on that, and they were all like terrible in their own way. I just, Lord, one of them, whew, I may have a whole separate video about that, those producers. But I went through 3 horrible producers that wanted to produce my show and they wanted to help me get it up and running, but for different reasons it didn't work out. And now I'm at a place where I'm rewriting the pilot with my co-writer, and he's also going to be my new my new director. And again, he likes to direct and write, so let me not say producer, but he's a filmmaker as well. So he's right now we should have the new version of the pilot done by this week. And it's crazy because I didn't even want to rewrite my my pilot, but I trust his judgment because I went to I went to a couple of his writers' rooms online, and he's a dope writer, dope filmmaker, like amazing. I think he got something on BET right now with Mimi Foss and some other people, but he's dope. And he was like, first of all, I was honored that he even like said he would be interested in rewriting my project, so I was super excited for that. And then on top of that, he said he's gonna direct as well. I was like, okay, 2 for 1. Yeah, shout out to Sean Matthews. Like, he's dope. He's my co-writer, and he supposedly is gonna be directing my pilot, so we'll see how that goes. So yeah, so we should have the new version of the pilot done. He was saying like it wasn't drama enough, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I thought this was a lot of drama. But we rewriting the pilot because he think it can be even doper. He said it was dope, but he think he could take it to the top, so he's rewriting that for me. Well, we both rewriting it, and we're gonna see how that go. And so now I'm in hopes of getting Paramount Plus to reconsider it. So I had pitched it to Paramount Plus, which is a streaming platform by Paramount, and they're up and coming. And at the time, they was like, oh, we got something similar to it, but kind of find out, I think they was talking about the game. And first of all, the game is nothing similar to my show at all, because I think they just meant like black. We already doing something black right now. That's not what they said, but I think that's probably what they meant. So so they kind of passed on it. But he said he would, like, you know, send it to his friends off BT. He was like, this is so dope, like, where'd you learn it, right? Like, the person that I pitched to, like, he loved it, he ate it up, he loved it so much to where he gave me his contact information so I can hit him up when I'm in LA or wherever I'm at. Whenever I'm in LA. And he just loved it so much. He thought I was a great writer. And so I'm like, okay, well, if you liking it this much, maybe I could throw it back in there in your face. We approaching pilot season. For the people that don't know, pilot season is like from January to April, I believe. March or April. Or June, somewhere. Pretty much from the beginning of the year to spring. Pilot season is there. So I was supposed to meet with him again in a couple weeks ago in the beginning of December, but his friend recently passed away. So I'm waiting to after the holidays to hit him back up to see like if he'll be interested in Dress Reality, because now I got, first of all, I forgot to tell you, I got attachments. I got some celebrities that would say they want to be a part of it. So I got attachments, I got a new script, I got a new pitch deck. So I feel like they would be in a better place. And then he finished the project they were working on, I think, which was the game. So I feel like he would be in a better place to take it, be more open to, you know, looking into buying Dress Reality. My ultimate goal is for it to be on like Netflix or something, but you know, Paramount Plus, they up and coming, like, shoot, I could be with them too, you know, wherever I'm going. But I kind of didn't want it to be on like cable, just because it's like very raw. It's gonna be like a lot of sex, violence, like taboo topics such as voodoo, African American education, injustice in the medical field, all kind of different things like that. So kind of didn't want it on cable because I didn't want them to censor it. So I definitely wanted it on platforms such as Netflix, Hulu, Amazon. Mark my words, y'all, I'm gonna be on TV. My show is gonna be on a big streaming service, I promise y'all. What today is? It's the 26th, December 26th. I promise y'all. That's why I'm recording this, because I already know where my show gonna be, okay? But anyway, so you know, gotta he said the Paramount Plus guy said we could, since I missed the trip to LA, I remember since I had to cancel that, he said that we could meet again on Zoom, but he didn't give me a date. So I'm gonna probably follow back up with him after the holidays, after New Year's, to see if I can get a date to have that conversation with him. And with that conversation, I'm probably just going to you know, try to get to know him, see, you know, what he needs, what they need, and kind of not like throw myself at him. And then like hopefully at the end I could, you know, say like, well, maybe set up a pitch meeting or something to actually throw my stuff at him. So yeah, I'll probably take that. I'll probably make another video about that, but that's where I'm at with Paramount Plus. And first of all, it was so hard to even get that freaking meeting, y'all. Like, I just started writing last year. Some screenwriters haven't gotten a big general meeting. General meetings is like meetings where you pitch your projects to. Some screenwriters haven't even got general meetings with big networks yet. And I did it within my first year. Within my first year? Or maybe right outside of my first year of screenwriting. So that was super exciting. And I did that all by myself. No literary agent, y'all. By the way, I don't got no literary agent, so all by myself. So, and then again, I do have to be realistic. He did turn down Dress Reality before, so I have like 10 other projects in my head already ready to go. But the thing is, I probably won't pitch all 10. I'd probably pitch, maybe mention a couple more ideas that I have. So one of my third projects is going to be like a family kind of kid series, kind of like a Harry Potter and Stranger Things kind of thing. So I'm going to be working on a pitch deck for that and a one pager for that, just so I can have something else as backup, just in case he don't want to talk about DR. Even though I'm gonna push DR as much as I can because that's my passion project, and I feel like they need a lot of diverse material on their platform. But you know, I'll probably have something else ready to go for them. So I'm gonna start working on that, and then while I'm working on you know, creating and developing pretty much what's gonna be my second script. Well, even though I'm kind of in the middle of a script, so 2.5. While I'm working on that series, I will be trying to get up my 2 budgets for DR. So I'm gonna come up with a budget for shooting the pilot myself, and then also once it get picked up, the budget that the studio will need to abide by. So 2 different projects, like a low kind of budget thing, and then a higher budget, because when I shoot it myself, it's probably not going to include my attachments, my celebrities that want to be a part of it, and then and then once it get picked up, then we can start throwing celebrities in there and having a higher budget for that. So, and it's crazy because my line producers are the people that make the budget and the funding is over there. My line producer, I actually met him on set of this last movie that I was working on that I'm an extra in, but I was a set medic on that, and I met my line producer there. So the power of networking, yes. So so yeah, once I get the 2 budgets up for DR, that's when I'm going to start like trying to get up the funds and the money and raising the money to shoot. And then once I get the money raised, I'll probably end up like, if Paramount like don't want it or whatever, and then I'm in the midst of working with another potential platform, All Black or whatever, so they may want my project as well. They looking for female driven projects, and I have some connections with them. So to get me a journal meeting, I haven't had a journal meeting with them yet, but we gonna see. But what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, and then I mean possibly BT as well, because the Paramount Plus guy said he'll forward my show over to his friends at BT. So that was another reason that we was meeting up. So possibly have 3 channels that may pick it up, but if I don't hear nothing from them, I'm gonna film the pilot myself and kind of take the route as to like sending it off to film festivals and stuff like that. So regardless, Draft Reality is gonna get done, and then once I get the budget up to film my pilot, then I'm just gonna go from there. But that's kind of like a little preview of like where I'm at. I do feel bad for my talent because 2 of them already signed the LOI, and I don't think I'm going to include them in my production, my version of DR, because it's going to be a low kind of budget kind of thing. So I don't want to spend money on talent when the network, whoever pick it up, is going to shoot it anyway. So yeah, so I know that was a lot, but that's kind of a dump on where I'm at right now. So right now I'm trying to get my TV show picked up, get DR picked up. That's literally my plan. That's my baby, and I feel like that's going to make me a showrunner. But then again, I do have other options that I will be pitching to Paramount Plus for sure. Still working on the other two. So we're gonna see where that go. So I hope y'all liking these videos. I know it's just me talking about my journey, but that's why y'all tuned in. And it's gonna be so amazing just looking back at where I started and where where I'm going. So that's kind of what happened in 2020 and 2021. That's where I'm at now. So again, working on that funding, trying to get my money right so I can get a pilot and then get a trailer from that pilot. And yeah, hopefully that helps y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed me talking about my journey, and y'all will see where it takes me soon.